Okay, well, we're already off to a good start because normally I would never film a video like this because I have no makeup on. I'm wearing like PJs basically, and it's like I don't even know what time of night. So, look at that, doing so good. 안녕하세요. 안녕. Hey, it's Liz. I'm back with my other video. I actually just finished editing my other video, so it's been quite a few days since I filmed that, so that's not too good. But anyway, I'm back at it to let you guys know about my journey still. And fun fact, would you guess that I have not really studied anything since. First off, I'm hands-free this time because I found a way to stand my phone up, so that's really cool. And that's oddly one of the reasons why I'm gonna make this video. I haven't really done a lot with studying. I still watch a bunch of random YouTube videos, a lot of people. One of the people that I started watching recently is Edward Avila, and he lives in Seoul, and he will like say a few words like here and there and every now and again, so it's like maybe I could almost learn like a couple little phrases that way. It's also good just to see like the culture of like where he is and all of that, and he's like super funny, so I totally recommend his videos. Yeah, pretty much just been watching stuff like that. Ooh, I shouldn't have banged the desk or otherwise it's gonna move. Basically, I still haven't really learned much, but little bit of update because I guess we can try and learn something together today. This lighting is so bad, oh my god. But it really brings out my dark circles. Recently in the mail, I got the best thing that's ever existed on human earth. I got the army bomb. And here, I'll give you a little preview. Yeah. Shut up. Watch me put like some more captions on that. Oh my god. I got this in the mail because I ordered it and it was mad expensive, but I got it anyway, and it's really cute, and I love this little baby so much. It basically has been making me, oh yeah, if you like get really freaked out by like flashing lights or something, skip this short little part here. It'll probably be like 5 seconds. It flashes. Oh yeah. Yeah, so we're back in case you wanted to skip that little part. Yeah, it's basically the best thing in the entire world. It has helped me when I got scared at night and I needed light to see. This is a long intro. Let me just like freaking get back to it. So anyway, army bomb. And with the army bomb came instructions. And well, luckily there were instructions in English. There's instructions in Korean. So if we try and read some of this, there's a little bit of Korean writing right there on the front, if you can see it. And we're gonna at least try and read that, because if we can't try and get through the teeny tiny print with all the other stuff about the army bomb, then why the heck try and read it? This says, okay, so it starts with the P symbol. There's one that's like B and P, but I'm pretty sure this one's like P. And then it goes to like the U, and then M, which is like the little box, which, there you go, like, that says pum, pum, and then jil, 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 pum jil, I think is the first word right there, pum jil, and then bo, bo, because that is the B character, or B and P, and then O, that's the O, which, trust me, their characters all look very similar, and it can be very hard to like differentiate. So if I'm getting this wrong, I apologize, but, and then chung, chung, wait, jung, 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 jung. Yeah, I just repeated that like 12 times. I'm so sorry. I'm so used to repeating things like 12 times. So, let's review. We have boom, jil, bo, did I say bo, bo, chung, jong, 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 so. Oh, wait a minute. Did I just think I'm figuring part of this out? So it goes bom jil bo jung so Meech. Wait, meech. What? Meech? That's what it says. Meech. Right there. I don't know. Meech. Sayong. Sayong. Yep. Sol. Myung. So. Okay, well, I just read all of that, so let's review. We have, I'm like trying to read this backwards now. Okay, Bum Jil Bo Jong So Meech. What did I say that was? Sayong Sol Myung So. See how long that took me to read? It takes me a while. So that's the thing. I'm gonna make a fool of myself in like all these videos for the very beginning because obviously I don't know that much Korean. Oh, that much hangeul. I'm telling you, I'm not that good. So see, if it took me that long to try and read that, then I don't think I'm gonna try and read all these instructions unless you want like an hour-long video. Plus I basically have like all the translations like literally right on another page, like right next to this page. So it's like, it's really easy for me to just, you know, be able to read all of that again. Anyway, I know, listen, I tried to watch this entire video one time about the endings of Korean sentences because apparently that's an entire thing, just like it is with Japanese, and this one's like way more complicated though, so I'm like slightly stressed. But so I tried to read that. There was already a translation for it, so let's try and find a translation for this Korean part right here. It might literally just be like official light stick version 2 for all I know, but we're gonna look it up. So I don't normally recommend this, but we are going to do Google Translate because your girl don't have freaking. What do you mean IME is disabled? Stop it. Stop it. You're kidding me. We're gonna try and do this. Okay, so what did I say? I said boom jil. Oh no, wait, that was pum jil. Pum jil. Sorry. I'm probably never gonna get this. You know what I should do? I'm just gonna freaking type into a Microsoft Word document all of this so that way I can just copy and paste it because this ain't working the way that I want it to. So give me a moment, I will be back. So I was able to get it typed out. Translating. Oh my god, that makes so much sense. Okay, so basically Pumjil Bojungso Mich Sayong Solmyongso is how you say it, because now I have the romanized version, and it means warranty and user manual. Okay, well, if that didn't make the most sense in the entire world, well, now we know. So that's really cool. So yeah, we guys learned some Korean together. It was like really basic, like not even basic. It was like Korean that you're probably never gonna need to know in your entire life. But in case you get something in the mail from Korea and you need to know how to put it together, then thank your girl right here for knowing how to say warranty and user manual. Anyway, one thing I really want to quickly show you is that this notebook right here, I know it's a Japanese painting, but who cares? It's really pretty. That's the back. So this is my... Stuff just fell out if you couldn't see. I don't know if you could see that. I'm a mess. It's just all part of the game. I have like very basic like Korean in here right now. Like that's all alphabet stuff, and I'm probably gonna rewrite it because that looks really messy and confusing. But then I had like a little bit more on this page that I tried to make look neater. This was a little notebook that I wanted to use just to try and write like Korean characters down, because obviously when you're learning a language, it's important to do the reading and writing aspect, not just speaking, so you can like really get the effect of all of it. So that's my notebook for that. Now that I'm kind of learning like the characters on my own without even really using an alphabet or anything, because I tried to do that stuff, just kind of been like self-teaching myself the alphabet, which is okay, it's not that bad. I have a few apps on my phone that I use, and I'll recommend them really quickly because this video is already getting really long. I have Oh my god, I can't even remember the names of all of them. I feel horrible. The first one I ever downloaded was Eggbun, and I still have that one. You have to pay for part of it afterwards, and I haven't done that, and I don't plan on doing that. I just used it for the beginning, which taught you like basic words like furniture, which I think, if I remember correctly, is kagu. Really, really, really basic stuff. It like teaches you a couple characters and then like a little bit more. But then you have to pay for the rest of it, I'm pretty sure. I mean, I haven't really used that one in a really, really long time. I think I used it today just to make sure I knew that I was introducing myself correctly from my other video. And then, what else do I have? The one that I use the most, that I still haven't even used that much, is Memrise, and that one's really, really cool. I think you have to pay after a certain point, but I haven't gotten to that point yet. So I've been using that one a lot. It's been teaching me all the characters, not in any specific order, I don't think, but it's been teaching me characters, and when you put the characters together to like make a syllable, that one's been really, really, really helpful. That's majority of the way that I learned the characters. I learned, I think, a couple basic words, like obviously like annyeong, and then it taught me hail, which I kind of gave a little definition of hail in my other video. 미안해요, which is sorry. 감사합니다, which means thank you. Like really, really, really basic stuff. I can't even remember all of that now, which I should practice those words again. Like good stuff to know. So I totally recommend that. It's kind of fun. It'll send you reminders for like daily Korean that you should be learning, which I haven't been doing, but I should be doing. And then what else do I have? I just recently downloaded this app. This will only work if you like BTS and K-pop, but it's a BTS vocabulary app, so it gives you words that they've used in their songs, or maybe they use a lot, I don't really know, probably mostly from songs, and it'll have you listen to the word, although I don't recommend the listening, because the listening is from like this robotic voice, and you can't understand anything they're saying unless you probably speak like, or you like really know Korean sounding words like well. So that one's kind of cool just because I'm like, well, if BTS can motivate me. And then, oh, what else do I have? I have an alphabet app, but it doesn't even give you the full alphabet. You have to pay for like the full alphabet, and I'm like, excuse me? I think it's just like something about like Korean letter. It has like a bubble letter K or whatever, and it's like, it's super basic, but it's kind of nice to have because like that's when I first wanted to learn the alphabet. There's a few. Oh, I have a Korean to English or English to Korean dictionary app, which is super helpful, although it doesn't Romanize any words, so you definitely need to know the alphabet for that. But otherwise, that one's been like super helpful because I wanted to learn like a random word in Korean one time. I forget what it was, but I just kind of looked it up. I was able to find it. Oh, I wanted to look up the word retainer because I have to wear a retainer at night, and like that's not a story you probably need to hear about if you're here for Korean. But anyway, I tried to look up that word, and it gave me like a few options, so I don't think I knew which one was the right one. But yeah, so helpful for that. I swear I have like one other app and I can't even remember the name of it. But the other one that I have under language is for a Japanese dictionary. So yeah. So those are the apps that I have. I know there's a few other ones that work really well. People have told me a lot about Rosetta Stone working really well for them. I've heard stuff about, what's that other really big one? I can't even remember now. My friend recommended it. So, I mean, you can use whatever you want. You can pay for that stuff if you want to. It's not that big a deal. I mean, I kind of want to buy a bunch of textbooks from this website. I forget what they're called again, but they were recommended in one of the in a few of the videos of YouTubers I watched who talked about learning Korean. They recommended all of those books, and since a lot of people recommended it, it made me want to buy it. I think they're all like below $15 per textbook kind of thing, so they're pretty cheap. And if I at least get the first and second one, or like the first one and like a bunch of the verbs, then I think that would be really cool. I don't want to buy them until I go home, only because I don't want them to all ship here to London and then my suitcase be too heavy to even carry home. So I'm gonna wait to buy those. So I'm still gonna be very behind on Korean for like the next month, I bet you. But and then I'm going to be working a lot this summer, so I have a feeling I'm not going to get to learn much Korean. And then the semester after that, when I go back to school in America, I'm going to be taking Japanese again, and I'm going to have a lot of classes, so I'm probably going to be like mad busy. We'll see when I eventually get to learning Korean. I'm really going to try to do it like in between when I have like a bunch of stuff going on, only because I really want to learn it, and I really want to start getting my head start on it now. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to have a good understanding of Korean for even when I take my first semester. Like when I take my first semester of Korean, it's going to be beginning Korean, but I don't really mind, only because I'm sure as soon as I start like talking with the person that's going to be teaching me, I can be like, listen, here are the basic things I know. Worst case, if I have to test out of the first one and go into the second one, if I actually get that good, which let's be honest, I probably won't, then I can try and do that. But no big deal. That's basically where I'm at right now. Again, which Lord knows that I'm always in a bad spot with Korean. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of also just really wanted to make a video because I was bored, and all my flatmates are back at their homes and doing fun stuff, and I'm like sitting in my dorm room doing nothing because I'm a piece of trash who decided not to go out and do fun stuff over spring break. So yeah, I am gonna get this other video posted finally for all of you, so you can finally see my introduction. And then I'll probably just, you know, continue watching YouTube because that's what I do. Basically, anytime, I've heard this from a lot of people, when you want to learn a language and you watch like TV shows or movies or something from that language culture, it's good to, I guess, do it with the subtitles first. But afterwards, if you watch it again, try and do it without subtitles so you like have an understanding of what they're saying. Worst case, look up the few words that you don't know or don't remember hearing or anything, because it's really good to get the listening going, and then you're seeing what's happening in front of you, so it's like the visual and the audio like at the same time, kind of helping you out. But anyway, it's really good to do that. Having Korean subtitles and then doing it like without subtitles at all. Okay, I remember now. Because my brother watches Japanese anime. He watches that, and there might be like English subs because sometimes he likes watching it with my little brother who doesn't really know that much Japanese at all. So like he might put the English subs but have it be the Japanese voices. Or he might do it the other way around, where it's like the English sub and the Japanese subtitles, or he might just not have the subtitles at all and I'll have it in like Japanese, or like have Japanese subtitles with Japanese voices kind of deal. I don't know, but it's really helpful. Namjoon from BTS has talked about doing stuff like that before, so I should end this because I'm going crazy. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video if you know you're still on the journey with me, which is going to be a long ass journey. But you know, we'll try and do this together, as slow as it may be. I'm not that great of a teacher. I mean, I try and be, but when it comes to languages, it's not easy. I had to tutor someone in Japanese a little bit, and the only reason I was okay at it was because it was very introductory Japanese, which I basically have mastered now, I feel like. But yeah, so I hope you guys are all having a lovely day. Comment any recommendations or tips you have for learning a language, if you've learned another language before, or anything you might recommend with Korean, like an easy way to learn. Especially for everyone else watching this video. That's the entire point, is I'm making these so people know how hard it is to learn a language, but the fact that you can do it and it's possible, and it's a really good way for me to try and convince myself to learn Korean, because I'm not good at this stuff unless I'm being taught it in a class, and my last semester is the only chance I'm gonna have to learn Korean because they didn't offer it this next semester. So yeah, I've talked way too much. Oh my god, I could freaking ramble on forever. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll update you again probably in another like 2 or 3 weeks, because I'm a butt like that. I'm a toe. I don't even want to say I'm a toe because I don't like toes. Anyway, thank you, and have a lovely night or day or whatever time it is when you watch this. And I'll get back to you. I'll get back to you.